All right, hey there, everybody. It's Rev Kev. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So this is my Positively Unstoppable Challenge update. Today, for me, it's day 20. Now this, in any kind of big change that I try to bring or implement into my life, this is when I get hit with discouragement. I don't know about you, but for me, between that day 17 to 23, somewhere in that window is when I just start feeling like, what's the point? You know, my health is fine the way it is. Why am I trying to push myself to the next level? My eating is fine. Why would I try to push myself to the next level? My life is fine. Why would I try to push myself to the next level? Discouragement can so easily kick in for me at exactly this stage. And it did kick in a little bit this week. There were a couple of mornings this week where I was like, I'm not in the mood. I don't feel like hitting the mat. I don't feel like stretching. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like reading. I don't feel like doing the hard work of different things that I need to do. So you got to battle that. I need to battle that. I need to learn how to battle the discouragement. So over the last couple of years, I've been working on that more and more. I mean, my DDPY journey started 2 years ago. So actually started 7 years ago. Did it for 3 weeks and then never did it again. And then it took another 5 years to jump into it. So right at the beginning of the pandemic, when lockdowns happened, and in my country the lockdowns came down hard and long, and I've been working from home, and a lot of discouragement, a lot of depression, things like that started kicking in. So I started DDPY to make sure I kept my body moving every day, and which was great. Dropped 38 pounds, dealt with back pain issues, which was amazing. So I'm towards my year anniversary of doing DDPY. That's why I signed up to become a certified instructor at the level 1, and that was a great journey too. But even through those 2 year that 2 year DDPY journey, even through that 1 year journey of getting certified, and even now on day 20 of the Positively Unstoppable Challenge, I still get discouraged. I still feel like, who cares? What's the point? Does anyone watch these videos? Like, this is a colossal waste of time. Just do something else. So I got to battle. So I've been learning how to do that. And so this is just a couple of tips for me that I've learned over the last couple of years, and I'm really trying to implement them a lot right now because I've been a little discouraged this past week. So maybe they'll help you as well as you're battling this discouragement like I've been. Number one, for me, it's you got to go back to the why. You got to go back to the why. You got to know your why. And my big why during this challenge is I don't want to settle for fine anymore. I don't want a health that's just fine. I want a health that's good. In fact, I want health that's great. Like, when my kids get married and I've got grandkids, I want to be able to swing them around and play with them in the pool and have a great time with my grandkids. I don't want to be crippled in a chair and not being able to do anything with them. I want to be able to, do my job incredibly well and not worried about getting tired and sick and different things like that. So that's my why. I really want to be healthy that way, right? Same thing with my mental health. Same thing with my spiritual walk with God. Like, I just don't want fine. I want them to be great. So I got to go back to that. And so the second way that I really battle discouragement, and I just learned this terminology. I've always been doing it, but I just really learned this terminology from a podcast that I just watched a few days ago on battling my vices and replacing vices with something that actually builds me up. So what a vice for me is sitting on my phone and just scrolling. It's a colossal waste of time, and you realize you waste hours a day just scrolling, not even reading, not even interacting with people, not even encouraging people or being encouraged, just mindless scrolling. That's why I removed the apps from my phone, and I did a video about that already that you could check out. And so battle your vices. Another vice for me is sitting in front of the TV and watching another episode on Netflix, another episode, then finally again 2, 3, 4 hours every night, completely wasted. So how do you battle a vice? You got to replace it with something else, something that builds you up. So instead of scrolling on my phone mindlessly, I'm intentional about going into certain Facebook groups that I'm a part of, or certain Twitter conversations that I'm a part of, to encourage people. I'm not in here to just mindlessly read the news or just look at cat videos or anything like that. No, I'm going into this for the purpose of encouraging and building up other people. or I'm feeling a little blah, I need to find some encouragement. So I'm going to watch one of these videos that someone else has put on. I battle the vice with something that builds me up. Or instead of just, sitting in front of the TV, I grab my Kobo and read a book. Like one of the things I love about my digital reader is I've got like 800 books on here. Free books, library books, books that I bought. And I can just read whenever I'm in the mood. So feeling a little blah, down, feel a little discouraged, read Positively Unstoppable, The Art of Owning It, DDP, I'll read that. I have other books that I read about mental health, spiritual health, different things like that. Just read. Or listen to a podcast. I found a number of great podcasts to really kind of help me battle those vices. Different podcasts that I listen to, like, oh man, I can't remember them right now off the cuff, but I'll put some in the link of this description. There's like the Welcome to the Rebellion podcast has really been encouraging me. The Dr. Greg Wells, so he wrote a book on kind of emotional, Greg Wells, I think is his name. Great podcast, different things like that. Even the DDP Snake Pit, grab one of those, listen to those. Just break out of the rut of just sitting in front of the TV and just mindlessly consuming. Do something that builds you up. Do something that fills you up. Hit your mat. Do an extra workout. Do some stretching. I actually did this yesterday because I was kind of feeling quite blah yesterday. Because I work from home, I actually sat on the floor. Like I sat on the mat here. I had music playing on Spotify through my TV, and I was sitting in butterfly, just with my feet together and my legs out, leaning over my laptop, writing my sermon for Sunday morning. So I'm stretching and writing my sermon at the same time. So just trying to find ways to be creative to get out of that blah feeling. So that's just a few ways that I've been battling discouragement. So I wanted to post this. Hopefully this will encourage you in your battle against discouragement. And if you've got tips or tricks or things that help you to battle discouragement, please put them in the comments section of the video, and let's just keep spurring one another on, and let's just keep encouraging each other. Because at the end of the day, it's not about winning the contest. It's not. It's not about winning the contest. It's about changing your life and living the life that you want to live. And that's my goal. Hopefully that's your goal too. So let's just help each other out to accomplish those goals. So until the next video, God bless you. Have a great day, and we'll do another update real soon. Take care.